Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we wait on stocks to pop up in these 5 scans, and we want to see them with a lot of volume. So when I click on one, I immediately come down here and check the current bar volume, which is this very last candle over here. We want to see a high volume flow here. We don't want to see the volume pausing. We want it to be continually, and we want it to be a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. Also, once we confirm the volume, we want to make sure that these green bars, which are buyers, are breaking above this yellow average volume line. And down here in the My Blessing, we want to make sure this line turns green and is trending up at the same time. And down here, you'll see our money flow indicator. We want it green, of course, as these stocks are rising. Also, this is the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute charts. The more these that are green when this is taking place, the better your chances of the stock going up. Also have these bubbles on the chart. This is the percentages of buyers and sellers within this one candle. We want to see this number down here up in the 80s, 90s, and 100s. And I know it sounds a little complicated, but really, if you just look up here and everything is green, you're probably good to go. If you are a beginning trader, I highly suggest you attend these live streams over and over and over. Don't come here and just click the button. You could lose some or all of your money. Trade it on paper while you're watching these live streams, and I mean real paper and a pen. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If over a length of time of watching these videos, you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money, but use small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable with small share size, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my information or use any of my indicators to allow you to trade for profits. I'm not responsible for that. It's going to be up to you to learn the indicators. And once you learn these indicators, it makes trading a lot easier. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF, that you have EXT selected. That's for extended hours. And thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. Hopefully we'll get a couple of plays. BMGL took off several times this morning before our market opened. Took off right back here as well. So it's looking good. Don't know how much more it has to go, but it may or may not go up when our market opens at the top of the hour. Hopefully it does. About a minute and a half to go before the top of the hour. Just a reminder, if you post stock picks in the chats, make sure they are in capital letters. I do have a vision issue, and it's easier for me to spot those symbols. About 30 seconds to go. All right, let's see what the market has in store for us this morning. About 2 seconds to go. BMGL, what are you going to do now that our market is open? INM. That was called out in YouTube. Might be a little bit late on it. I'm not going to chase it at this price. There could be more to come. The volume looks very nice. It's a battle going on up here. Like I said, everything is green. The problem is we don't know how much more it has to go. Still pushing up a little bit more, but it's not really breaking out. I think we missed a breakout back in here. That was just before our market opened. Good job. And $76.64 profit. You must have been on it right when the market opened. Good job, Robert, with 228. Barry C with 120. Goldfinger says LYRA. LYRA has very little volume at this point. It has a lot of wicks on the top of the candles. Those are sellers driving the price back down. Crappie Slayer with $315 on INM. Fumagoo with $280 on INM. Good job, traders. Way to start the morning off. Uh-oh, it's Joe. Oh, Milo got 330. Okay, Milo, I didn't mean to skip over you there. LYRA, a few buyers trying to push it up. Remember those wicks on the top. It may not go. Looks like the buyers want to overcome them. They're going to attempt to push on through those tall wicks. Breaking on out up to 948. I didn't take this trade. I'm feeling bad right now, but it's okay. I'll catch the next one. Good job, Goldfinger, calling that one out. Hopefully everybody caught a piece of that, except for me, of course. Greg B, $337, LYRA. Chad Smith, 41 cents a share. Good job, Chad. Thank you, Goldfinger. Looks like they may try to push a little bit harder here, up to 1020, 1177. Wow, 1413. Once again, I did not click the mouse button, wasn't expecting that move. Aaron R, 748.81 on 200 shares. Very good, Aaron. Stack and Loot, 303.50. Majika, 1140, period 00. That's over $1,000, traders. Peter, 840. Good job, Peter. Doywood, 580. Barry C, 167. You guys are knocking it out this morning. KK, 1,000 shares at $4.10 gain per share. KK, that is very good, my brother. That's over $4,000. And is a name, not and. 222 LYRA. Ohio Dave, $96. Greg R, 294. It's Joe, 171 on 100 shares. Good job, Joe. Greg B, another 150. He's playing it up and down. Let's get after it. Stoney, 482. Who said the market was red? Did I hear that earlier? T-Man, 246.24. Moto X, 210. Good job, Moto X. 50 cents a share for Metronome on LYRA. Good job, Jamie. 50 cents a share. We have been very blessed this morning. Don't forget to give thanks. LYRA looks like it wants to go a little more. Would I chance it up at this point? No. Why take the chance of giving your money back? How about we leave it alone for now? Milo, 80 cents a share. Good job, Milo. Silva Rocks, 1753, 10 shares. Good job, Silva. Junket 9390 LYRA. Joe T, $200. Do y'all guys know how much I feel, how good I feel seeing all of these profits? Makes me very good. You really caught on to this system. Really nice. So good job on studying and participating every morning in these live streams, learning these indicators. It can be done. You are welcome, Majika. Robert over on YouTube, $54. Very good, Yobert. Robert, not Yobert. I saw YouTube's name up there and it kind of went together. YouTube, good job at 49 cents a share. David, $111. Good job, David. You guys are incredible. And you gals down here in Texas, guys means everybody. Uh-oh, I heard a ding. Let me go find it. The ding is gone. And with a total of 653.32 on LYRA. KK, that's all we want. We don't want to be in there all day long. A few seconds to make $1,000 or $4,000 like you did, that is fantastic, brother. ATXG. Currently pulling backwards. Good job, Yatu. Another 99 cents a share on LYRA. Good job, Greg R. I guess you're giving it up for today. You made enough, so that's fine. That's got to be the best feeling in the world, to wake up, pour yourself some coffee, and make lots of money with your friends. Good job, you're a deal. Fantastic profits this morning on both sides, on the YouTube side and over on the premium member side. LYRA, waking up a little bit here, pop back up in my scans. Don't think it's got much more to go up there. It's pretty high right now, so don't take a chance of losing your money when they're at a high. Watching those lower indicators, I see a couple of red ones down there, so be careful. Looks like they're going to try to push here. Let's see if it happens. I'm watching those two lower indicators down here. We need them to turn green at the same time, right? We need this one running up. Want to see this bar breaking above that yellow line? The money flow is flat, not looking too good currently. Few buyers attempting to push it up. It didn't hold though. Pushing up a little higher, 1774. Those lower indicators are now trying to turn green and due north. Possible breakout here, 1850. This stock is not done. The buyers love it. They're coming back in. 1877 now. Take those profits if you got back in here. Don't risk it. Good job, Eli. $21 on that little candle. Coffee's getting cold. I love it. 20.47 on that spike. Tony B, 224 on that candle. Very good job, Tony B. I know one thing, if the market's not on fire, you guys really are. You nailed it this morning. Good job, traders. Good job, Robert. Added another $27.66. Good job, Ohio Dave, if I didn't tell you. I've called out so many names, I don't remember who I called out. That's what you call a good morning. JCC, $1,373. Good job, JCC. LYRA does not want to go back down. They are keeping it up here around 1950. Let's see if they can bring some more buyers in with this little temptation candle we got working. Watching those percentages in that bubble, look at those percentages. They're climbing up occasionally to 100%. So we may not be coming down for a while. There's 70% right there, 92, 97. Aaron, I have trouble getting them to trust me, much less an indicator. But I'm human, the indicator's not. There's a reason behind that. Pushing up now, 21.30. I told you there was more coming. 21.38, 21.46, 21.89, 94. I cannot count fast enough. Take those profits if you are in it again. 23.97, 24 bucks on the spike. I did get into this one for $1,560. I'm out. 28.29. We're all in the money now. I finally clicked my mouse. Talk about being blessed. Goes up $867. Good job there, brother. Doi, 1185 total on LYRA. D-Man just got 210. TJ, $50.77 on 10 shares. Good job, TJ. Joe T, 968. Good job, Joe T. Barry C, another $56 on his small account. That small account's growing this morning, Barry. David, 413. Good job, David. Robert on YouTube, 110.79. Good job, Robert. Junket, 160, says he's sitting on his hands now. Pro dollar, $3,745 over on YouTube. Good job, Pro dollar. Don't think anybody's worried about the spread when this thing's paying $3 and $4 a run. I bet half of you didn't even look down there and didn't care either. SC Jim, 380 LYRA. Good job, SC Jim. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Aren't you glad you're premium members? I'm glad you're premium members. I'm glad that I'm able to share this with you guys. I get a lot of joy out of helping other traders make this kind of money this early in the morning. Here we go. Let's see, 30.84 so far. You got that right, Pro Dollar. Ants on candy. 31.26. We got lots of ants this morning, Pro Dollar. 31.71.32. Let's go on up to $100 a share. I feel like I'm an auctioneer again. King, is that 14,000 or is that 1456? Waiting on your confirmation, King. King, $14,567 over on YouTube. Good job, King. That would be very possible on a stock like this that just don't know when to quit. All the way up to 13. I mean, I can't see it now. My bubbles covered it up. 39.58 maybe. King, you got to buy everybody breakfast burritos now. We didn't get up for nothing. Mr. P 321 LYRA, the profits just keep rolling in. You guys be careful now. This thing's getting pretty high. You've made enough money. Don't be greedy here. Those of you that have been here for a while, if you want to risk it, that's going to be on you. Robert 372 this morning. Good job, Robert, on this one play, I'm sure. Wolfman, everything on my screen comes with a premium membership except this one indicator down here. This is an extra cost above and beyond the membership fee. It's $99 and very important to have. We need all three of these indicators lining up. That's what makes this thing work. Gives you confidence. Peter, LYRA, $1,044 now. He added to his earnings. Good morning, Maria. Welcome on board. Thank you for joining us this morning. And thank you for becoming a premium member. SC Gem, $81 on INM. This one is done, it looks like. Sawyer, 116, INM. This is INM. I was late to click on it. I didn't want to give up on LYRA as long as it was running. So I can't display all of them at the same time. Be careful, this one is at a high already, and it's a cheaper stock. Don't push your luck on it because you had such good runs out of LYRA. You may not get that out of this one. Pushing up a little higher, but it's sluggish. Tony B 128, INM. Robert 660 total this morning. Good job, Robert. Good job, Milo. INM trying to push higher. It's now up at 845 on the high. It may go back up there and retest it. The lower indicators look good. The money flow is kind of rolling over a little bit. So getting weaker here. We're developing a wick on the top. Good job, metronome. Autumn Rain, you're not doing so good this morning. What are you doing over there? Everything's running up and you're trying to short. Sorry to give you tough love, but you're headed in the wrong direction. I think you're expecting these things to drop after they run up. And when they're strong, they're not coming back down for a while. So be very careful shorting in these kind of powerful runs. Tracy, you're going to have to get with support. They'll get you hooked up with the right indicators. I've got things kind of scattered a little bit right now. I'm trying to keep the new indicators into another channel. If you haven't found most of them, look for a channel on the left called Newest Free Scripts for premium indicators. But we try not to do setup in these streams, and you can see why. We don't want to miss any money helping somebody get set up. So I'm not avoiding you, but this is not the place to get help. You have to get over to support. Gary tops it off with $41,000 on INM. 41,000. You guys don't think it can be done. Here's proof. Gary, you probably made most people's yearly paycheck. The ones that are just starting out. $41,000. Don't forget to give thanks. This don't happen every morning. And I want to tell everybody that's watching, this does not happen every morning. This is a special morning. If you happen to be here, you can take advantage of things like this. Usually we get one or two good runners. This morning they just kept on going. Doi up 6,400 on two stocks, INM and LYRA. Good job, Doi. On top of Gary's earnings, he also made an additional $6,465 on LYRA. So he's almost at 50 grand this morning. Going to go back to LYRA. Keep an eye on it for a little bit. Looks like it's looking up off the bottom. Use extreme caution here. This could be just a lower high and not going very much further. Good job, Yatube, with another $1.50 a share on LYRA. I think Goldfinger called it out. Is that correct, Goldfinger? Thank you very much for calling that one out. And I thought it was a dud when you first called it out. You remember my comments? Never listen to me. Yeah, when you first called it out, it looked like it didn't. I think I said it doesn't have enough volume. Boy, did they find some. This is what happens as a premium member. You get everybody in here and they start learning what's going on. And I can't possibly find every stock that's running. So once these members learn, they start calling out stock picks as well. They're actually better than a paid service, if you ask me personally. So once they catch on, they start calling out stock picks too. So it's not just me here. Once you learn, you become good at it. All right, everybody get up and stretch. Just kidding. Go dance around the room. You deserve it. Chad Smith, do you need to buy anything else? That's the question you need to ask yourself. You four, you didn't miss the big ones. You missed the giant ones. We've got Gary in here with almost 50 grand in profit. Lots of traders up in the $1,000 mark. Everybody that plugged into this thing, except for one, made lots of money. I didn't call you out, Autumn Rain. Hey, I make mistakes too. I remember taking a $35,000 loss in my younger days, so don't feel so bad. I'm guilty also. Yep, metronome, that one hurt me. That was when I was young and dumb. Oh, I got this. It's going up. That was me back then. Rob, all I can remember is that I was up about $1,500, and the next thing I know, about an 18-inch red candle dropped beside it. Was nothing I could do. I'm waiting on the next one. Don't know if we really need it or not, but I'll take another one. I don't know, Randy. You may have to give them a message over in their support department and ask them that question. Now, all of you that made money, just because you made a little bit this morning, don't mean that you need to change your strategy because now you have some to throw away. Don't look at it that way. Don't take any more chances, just take it as if you did not earn this. Play the same way you've been playing. See you later, Milo. You have a blessed one. Tougaloo, I look at it this way. What good is my platform if I can't make you money? Tougaloo, in your active trader, click that gear icon and add TIF to it and then select EXT. And then you have to place limit orders. So use the buy the ask and sell the bid buttons. Those are limit orders. You are welcome. And when you get done with that, come and join us. IR, if you're chasing a stock that's running and you place a limit order, it's very easy to get jumped over. So if it's already flying, you're chasing it, there's a good chance you're not going to get filled. Good job. Develop 3 on the recovery. I kind of feel like we caught every stock that was moving this morning, thanks to you guys. If it has a pulse, we're attacking, right? Thank you, Jeff Jones. All right, I'm looking at 98% bubble down there on the chart. The buyers may be trying to come in. The lower indicators are not quite lined up yet. We need this bar to break that yellow line. We need this indicator green and moving up. We need this one green and moving up. And I'd love to see higher bubble percentages up here. But remember, this stock already ran up, right? This is just a pulse hit here, probably not going anywhere. These are the people that missed it and think that there may be a little bit more, but don't chance it. You've already made a bid on this stock. So just let it run unless you are a professional. And every premium member, you heard me say a while back, you are all professionals. You just don't know it yet. Look how much you've progressed. Good job, Sawyer. Yeah, don't buy into this. It's done. It's because of you guys is why the spread is so high. They're trying to slow down the attack. INM. That one's done ran several times this morning. Backside of the trade once again. Might just create a lower high. See you later, Ohio Dave. You be safe out there on your journey. God bless. Autumn Rain, you're doing really good, actually. I know you've taken a couple of hits, but you've done it on the short side. Maybe you should slack off of that for a little bit. Shorting can be pretty tough, especially if you think you're going to short one that has a lot of buyers behind it. And then you think they're all gone, it's going to fall now, and you get in as a short, and here they come back for another run. See you later, and you have a blessed day. I tell you how my rule is on shorting, and it has a lot to do with that 34 EMA. I don't short anything that's above the 34 EMA, and I don't buy anything that's below it. If you'll remember that, you can save yourself a lot of losses. Stack them. It sure seems like it, doesn't it? SBET did the same thing as LYRA. It just kept on flying. Those are rare moves. I'll be honest with you. They don't happen very often. But when they do, we love being there when it does. That's why I said earlier that not every morning is like this. This just happens to be one of those very special Mondays. Might not see another one like this for a few weeks or months, but they do happen on occasion. Dan, I play around with the simulator, but the one in Toss is awful. I just use that simulator for testing new scripts that I write, new scans, new indicators. That's about all I use it for. So to answer your question, yes, I play around in it. Do I use it to learn? No, because the price is not right. You can't get in for the first minute. There's just all kind of bugs in Thinkorswim's simulator. All right, then I'll shut up. I thought that was directed at me. I'm a one-liner reader. I didn't scroll up to see who was talking to who. Thank you very much. All right, YouTubers, as much as I hate to do this to you, but I only stream for 1 hour for free on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. If you want to get 4 hours of me each day or 3.5 hours to 4, to be honest with you, sometimes if the market ain't moving, I'll pull out early. But if you want more of me, more of this kind of trading, if you want to follow buyers and sellers instead of lines, then come over and join us on the premium side. You can do that if you click the label up above the chat, that white and yellow one. Join our Discord. for free, then click the upgrade button. But if you do decide to upgrade, only pay for 1 month at a time. We are in the process of transitioning over to volumespikes.com soon. So do it a month at a time until we transition. And what you'll get is over 60 plus scans, over 35 or 40 indicators, me streaming 4 hours a day, Milo and his team doing educational videos and live streams a couple of times a week. He's very good at it as well. We'd love to have each and every one of you on board with us. The more members we have, that's the more people buying the same stock. And you know what the effects of that can be. But we'd love to have you on board. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you made a little bit of profit, at least paid for lunch. So God bless each and every one of you. I will see you on Wednesday. I am out.